MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Mike Soroka has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
In now is Nico Horner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
First delivery to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Horner gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes as Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jason Hayward goes down for the first out of the game. In now, Dominic Smith, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 1-1. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Trevor Story steps in now. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Kyle Hendricks will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a throwback to when you didn't have to throw the ball through a brick wall. Great assortment of pitches, Kyle Hendricks. He sinks it, he cuts it, has a great changeup, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Certainly won't blow up a radar gun, but you know what you're going to get every 5 days from this guy? As consistent a starting pitcher as there is in the league right now.
First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And now the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Hendricks has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Acuna digs in now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Bounce down the third baseline. Here comes the 0-1. Swanson over at second. Acuna is over at first with 1 away. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on its way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. Still no score. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Lifted the other way out to left center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up Acuna, and it's gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. So now here is David Bodie. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the AB now. Kyle Hendricks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bodie leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Reilly.
The third baseman, Austin Reilly.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
And now, Jay Bruce. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away. And with 2 gone here, here's a final look at our first round bracket. The winner of our ball game here, of course, will see their logo slide over into the NLCS bracket. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 3 for 8. First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey.
Pitch is popped up. Bodie into foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Right side. Rizzo is there. Over to first, and that retires the side. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Back to the top of the order now, and up next, Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The The 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The 0-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
The 1-1 home.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. Cubs strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Mike Soroka.
The pitcher, Mike Soroka.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Happ has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
And that's number 1.
1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Goes the other way as this is line to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throwing to second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Dansby.
So stepping in is Dansby Swanson, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-1 home. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Number 13.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dior, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
On line, that's a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 on its way. Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First offering on its way. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Two and one after the foul ball there. On the ground to the right side. Albies brings it in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And the pitch. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Another one sent foul. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up, and that's the second out.
catcher.
So now with 2 out and the bases empty, it's Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Hard hit ball to short. Swanson scoops it up. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More coming up from Game 5 after this. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Marcell Ozuna.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward on the run. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Austin Reilly. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
3-0 now. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Set to deliver on 3-0. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate, Jay Bruce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Ozuna leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Hit in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next to dig in, Travis d'Arnaud. He bounced out last time up. Now the first pitch. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The set and the 1-1. pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Horner makes the play, and the inning comes to a close. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Good stuff, Heidi.
the
Thanks.
third baseman, number 13, David Bowden.
First pitch of the AB now. This is popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So one out and nobody aboard. And the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And there's out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, Nico Horner. And now the first pitch.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
2 out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Soroka, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mike
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And that one yanked just foul. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. Albies, base runner at first with 1 out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Throw won't get him.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down, and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at-bat or 2 before this one ends.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Here's the payoff pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1, and they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Bruce is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next, here is Dominic Smith. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. One and two to Dominic Smith. The 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First offering. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-0. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike one.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here's the 3-1. And there's a base hit on the line. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Rizzo is off of first with 2 away. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two and two. Hit to third. He's got it. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Ready now is Freddie Freeman. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Boy, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, D-Roy. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box now, Austin Reilly. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone up into the second deck. So a solo shot down the line in left. His second home run of the series as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And this will be fouled away. The 1-1.
Yeah, Matt, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Luke Jackson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Phillip Ervin is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch on its way, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that.
Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out. At the plate now is David Bodie, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come a fastball.
2 balls and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle.
Cole Roederer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. Nico Horner waits on deck. That's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Three and 2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So next to hit is Nico Horner. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Bogey on second. Horner at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Jason Adam will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the AB now. Lifted in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Next to stand in is Phillip Ervin. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That was a big strike out there, guys.
The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Braves. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Tyler Matzik has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68.
Now at the plate, here is Dominic Smith. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Dominic Smith.
Matzik comes set. First pitch on its way. Ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Irvin will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first down. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Trevor Story. His career numbers against this pitcher, batting .500, 5 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 0. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
0-1 to count.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to hit, Ronald Acuna. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now here's the first offering. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
One and 1, here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him.
Freddie
Always a confidence boost when you can
Freeman.
sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
To the plate now, Freddie Freeman, high in the air down the right field line. Hayward has a read on it, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Will Smith will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. First delivery to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. Fouled off. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw down to first, 1 away. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. His career line against Will Smith. He's 1 for 2. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
So here is David Bodie. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Liner towards second. That gets down and the inning continues. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Michael Perez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 5.
Here's the first pitch. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Chris Martin enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Stepping in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 4 for 14.
Marcell Ozuna.
From the stretch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Inside with the slider, 3-0. Pitch on the way. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base paths. Next, it'll be Austin Reilly. The winning run is at first base.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Jonathan Villar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the first pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. Shot back up the middle. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And their dream season continues. They walk off a winner, and with it, it's on to the NLCS.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves,